Alright, so this is just gonna go up as is because there she goes. She's climbed the mountain, Sophie. Climb it. Climb high, little one. There she goes. So if you don't know, I have like a mountain of suitcases in this room. And it's like over on that wall. So my cats love to climb it as if it is like cat Mount Everest. And then they just sit at the top for like hours on end. I'm like, what? This is a small room. There's nothing in here. So like, why are you? I don't know. Cats, they're crazy. That's why we love them. But yeah, this is me recording something. I don't know. I just figured, hey, I have this whole YouTube-esque setup just because I have a webinar coming up. And then I have another webinar coming up. So I figured it's like, hey, I should probably at least look somewhat professional when I do a webinar, like not having, hitting the mic. Oh, it's not professional. When I'm having, people actually pay to like hear me talk and stuff, I should at least look like I know what I'm doing. So this is me knowing what I'm doing. And I just finished an interview, which is why I look so cuter than usual. I'm always cute, but I'm just cuter than usual now. And I put on makeup. I still get excited about that because putting on makeup is new for me. It's like I literally just started doing it a few months ago. Like one of the things that turned me off about makeup was the fact that I equated it with weakness or that I equated it with insecurity. Like, ugh, I don't need makeup. I already look good. I don't need it. I don't want it. Or like, women that wear makeup are so self-centered and they're just so self-conscious and insecure or whatever. So, like, I'm not like other girls. Yes, I did the whole I'm not like other girls thing. Yes, that was me. But it was maybe a couple months ago when I finally realized that I was like, hey, you know what? My student gave me literally $100 lipstick. It's Gucci lipstick for Teacher's Day. Yeah, happy Teacher's Day indeed. And so I was like, you know what? Let me try this out. Like lipstick's not so bad. Like every woman needs lipstick, right? I told myself I'm gonna wear it while I cosplay, as if I've cosplayed since actually yes I have. I was like, I haven't cosplayed since I've come to China, and yes I have because Star Wars has come out in China. But I guess technically it wasn't in China. Like, I cosplayed in Hong Kong. There's semantics there. You can argue about that all day. But they still have a couple more years until it's official or not. I don't know. I'm not going to bring politics into this. But, yeah, so I was just like, yeah, the lipstick is nice. And then I went on and I was like, oh, you know what else? I have in my cosplay bag, because that's literally the only place I had makeup, I have eyeshadow. I like eyeshadow. It looks pretty on people when they do like the feather eye or like the cat eye or whatever. And I was like, I'm gonna do that too. And I have eyeliner. See, the thing is, I have all this makeup because I do cosplay. Like, putting on makeup for every day, no. No. But putting on makeup to make you look like a hobbit from Lord of the Rings, of course. Obviously. So what I didn't realize is I'm actually pretty efficient with makeup, just not for every day. Like when I was trying to like do like eyeliner things, I was like, wait, I need to look normal. Like I can't like do it oily out wide to like make it look like I have giant anime eyes. Like that's not what I'm going for. Or like in Halloween, I was just like this scary clown with like this giant mouth things and like stripey, not stripey, what is it, like sharp teeth and stuff. And I was just like, wait, no, I'm not doing that. I need to do normal makeup. Shit, how does one do normal makeup? How do women do this? How do you not go all crazy with the colors and stuff? And like, I still don't know what I'm doing. I just did some mascara or mascara because I'm from Texas. And mascara. And I was just like, yeah, I see women do this all the time. They put a thing and they go, and I do you have to keep your mouth open or else it doesn't go right. I don't know. And I was so proud of me. I went to Sephora and I bought eyeshadow, like real eyeshadow for the first time. And so I was like, ooh, and it's gold and it's sparkly. Like, I just went in and I was like, I'm here to buy makeup. I've actually never done this before. I didn't say that, but that's how I felt on the inside. And like, I just bought like 2 tiny things of like eyeshadow, but I felt so good. I was like, look at me, I'm a girl. I felt so elated after going into Sephora to buy makeup for the first time. Hey, but why not? It's the experience that matters, and it's how the experience makes you feel that matters. And so I had just kind of been trying to experiment with that. Like after that, I went into Miniso and I bought like a new eyeline. It's not a pencil. Someone told me it's like, what is it? Liquid. There you go. It's liquid eyeliner, and like one end, it's a pencil shaped, and like one end is a big brush, and like one end is the little tiny brush. And I'm like, oh, liquid eyeliner. I'm aware of that because of cosplay. So that one I know how to use. Yep. So I'm just now beginning my makeup journey. Like I don't know how deep I want to dive into this because I've seen people like do makeup before, like on YouTube and stuff. Like they'll have like these, like they'll put lines all on their face and like up here, and then they'll be like doing this and then this and then like blending it in and then like all this kind of stuff, and I'm just like, ooh, 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 that looked like work. I mean, and the thing is, I'm willing to put in that much work for a cosplay. Like that one time I cosplayed as Ahsoka Tano, right? That was like 4 hours worth of work because I had to like make my eyebrows disappear. I had to put like the color foundation on my face, and then I had to like physically draw her markings on my face, and then I had to like get my hair. It was a process. Like it's a process. And yet I look at someone just doing like a face of makeup for a YouTube video, and I'm just like, ooh, nope, too much work. Nope, done. Can't. Done. Over. It's all a matter of perspective, kids. Oh, jeez. But yeah, makeup is expensive. Cosplay is expensive. What are you talking about? Both are expensive. I can't do both. I mean, like I said, I haven't been doing much cosplay since I've been in China because there are no conventions here. Or if there are conventions here, they're not where I am. Like Shanghai, shout out to Shanghai for having actual anime conventions and other conventions. Everywhere else, nope. Mm-mm. It's just not a thing here yet, I guess. Who knows? But yeah, so I don't know what this whole makeup thing is going to turn into. I just really hope it doesn't become another expensive hobby. I have too many of those. Like all this wasn't cheap. Actually, yes, it was. I'm not gonna lie. It's China. Everything is cheap. But the microphone wasn't. I wanted to look professional. And the headphones weren't. And the thing that the microphone and stuff is plugged into to be able to pick up sound or whatever. That's not cheap either. So, yeah. Wait, hang on a second. I need to check and make sure that while it is using the the camera, my nice high definition camera, that I look great, is it using the audio from my microphone? I'm not sure. Let me check. One moment. I don't know. I have no idea. I did all the settings and such, and I mean, oh no. I mean, I hope so. Like I said, this isn't the best room for recording, or I just need to soundproof it better. Like this wall is nice and proofed, but that wall is not. I should fix that. No, I don't. I just need to buy, I don't know, like a Unprofessional, Darylyn. I just need to buy like a curtain or something to like go around here so that it's a little more soundproofy. Because technically, I will be doing like voiceover stuff in this room and such, so I should make sure it's a bit better. I mean, when I do voiceover stuff, I usually put it like the microphone against the padding back here, and I speak that way so that it captures my voice better. But I'm lazy, and plus, no, this is more comfortable. I don't want to. I don't even know how I would set. No, this is much more comfortable. So I just have to figure it out. Oh well, I have time. I have time to. Like I said, this is just me fooling around after an interview because it was nice. It was nice to just kind of sit down and talk and to just kind of talk about whatever. I mean, of course, it wasn't about me. I love talking about me. But it was just nice to be able to sit and just discuss. Discuss life and discuss, whatever it is that comes into my mind. And yeah, until this point, I never actually realized how much I enjoyed conversation. That sounds stupid, but let me explain. Like, I enjoy conversation. Yeah, like you and everybody else. But, like, conversations with one-on-one people have always been very nice for me, and I always felt like I needed to have another individual like in person with me in the same room at the same time in order to be able to get that sensation. But what I'm learning now is that that's not necessarily the case. Like, yay, lessons learned from COVID. Yay, lessons learned from COVID. Um, Because I was in quarantine for half a year. Like hardcore quarantine. People in America, you can't talk. You can't complain about quarantine, okay? You're like, oh, I have to stay at home. It's so bad. But like, you are allowed to leave, okay? China did not play during quarantine. Literally, they said stay at home. You are not allowed to leave. Like, my apartment complex would not let us leave, except for maybe 2 times a week, and it was only to go get groceries. And that's it, because everybody was ordered to stay home, or if you're an essential worker, which no one in this complex is, I would assume. I don't know. And that's it. Like, they were like, stay your ass in place. And we were all like, yes, sir. And yeah, so people in quarantine in America got to go out, like they got to drive places, like there are places that are still open. No, it's not the same. So, lessons from COVID, I really began to thrive on this kind of indirect form of communication, like via camera or just talking to someone on a phone. Like, I just began to realize how incredibly valuable that is. And so, even if there's no one else physically there, and even though I will probably never see anyone's reactions from people watching this, I just, I now understand the joy of just talking. Shocking, because I talk a lot. But yeah, the joy of just shooting the shit with kind of no one around, just saying stuff, making myself laugh, watching my cat as she falls asleep on top of Cat Everest over there. Yeah, making all kinds of rustling noises, all the stuff you're not supposed to do when you're recording audio. Breathing in. All the horrible things they teach you never to do when you're, trying to be serious about the craft. Fuck it, I'm just talking right now. I'm mostly just talking to myself. Just, yeah, because it's been a rough one here recently. My hometown is under snow for like the first time in 30 years. Power is out, water is out. I send my heart and stuff to everybody out there because that's hard. That's super hard, and we are not ready for that at all. And, you know, it makes me sad that I mean, if I was there, there's nothing I could do, but it's just nice, it would be nice to be there to support my friends and, you know. Actually, I would have winter gear. I was just sitting here thinking about it. Yeah, I would be suffering, but I lived in Chicago for 5 years, and before that in Ohio. So in a very terrible sense, I would actually be slightly better off because like I have the little thing that I had it that like chisels the ice off of the car, and like I have snow boots and a jacket, actual like winter clothes, like the thick ass winter gloves that I can barely grab stuff with. So I'd be like slightly better off. Not much though, like I'd still be without power. And a house that's specifically designed for anything and everything but real winter. Actually, no, they don't do too well against flooding either, and that unfortunately happens a lot in Houston too. So, oh geez, we are a mess. We are a true mess down there, but hey, it's home and I love it. Like one of my other friends was telling me that everybody from Texas is in a cult because whenever Texas is mentioned, we always talk about how great Texas is. And I'm like, yeah, because Texas is great. And he's like, freaking cultist. I'm like, it's not my fault, it's an accurate statement. It's true. But no, really, we are kind of cult-like, and we are a cult classic, amazing for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, no, we are great. We are great. I love us so much. And sorry, if you're from Texas, you get the joke. If you are not from Texas, you're probably just like, what? But no, like we're kind of the best state in the union. No, we're not, but we are, but we're not, but we kind of are. Jesus, he was right. We are a cult. Oh my God, we are a complete cult in Texas. Oh no, that's okay. It's a cult I like to be a part of. Like it's the best cult. And seriously though, if you're gonna be a part of a cult, like Texas cult's a good one, I guess. But yeah, so what time is it? It is. Ooh, it's almost midnight here in China. I should probably get to bed. Hmm, I don't want to. I don't want to. Like I said, it's been a long week, and I'm just not feeling it. Sleepy, that is. I think it's kind of like I don't want the week to continue. I just, I don't know. It's that feeling where it's like, if I stay awake, then tomorrow won't come. And of course it will. Like, we all know it will. But just for a moment, I don't know, if you stay awake, listen to some slow hip hop lolly beats, and just talk into a camera, it just feels like, everything will be okay. And that tomorrow will come, but tomorrow will be okay. So, here's hoping. But yeah, I should get to bed. I want a snack though. Hey, it is what it is. Even in midnight China, I still want my midnight snack. So, click, mouse. Oh, you never realize how loud your mouse is until you have to like click it in silence. Nope, definitely not quiet. Oh well. Hey, like I said, I'm not professional. There you go, all the ASMR you want. But that's all for me. Yeah. Good night.